Folks, it's time for May's monthly budget review. Every so often, because we do this based on paychecks as they come in, you get a month that has 3 paychecks in it. We like to call those magic months. Problem is, some of this magic was chaos magic. Let's get into that.
So this month, oh, hi, I'm Bo.
And I'm Win.
And we are trying to find financial stability for us and his 3 kids, doing that 1 paycheck at a time. And this month had 3 paychecks, which is good and bad. So let's just get into the inflow here. His paycheck, $46.27. We budgeted $44.23, so that's good. My paycheck, $46.61, budgeted $45.30, so that's also good. Other income, $5,004. We budgeted $12.73, so yay, extra money. And then from savings, $14,420 was brought into the budget, as opposed to the $18,840 that was budgeted. So also good. So yay, we're happy with this whole thing.
That's less.
Right.
Oh.
That means we spent less of our savings than we budgeted.
Great.
We needed to take less out of savings into checking. So total inflow, $28,712, as opposed to the $29,066 that was budgeted. So okay with that. We are not investing right now. That is not where we are in our journey. But then we go to his spending.
Now, for the last time, rent came in at $1,350. Never again. Kid bills came in a little bit over the budgeted $343. Spent $355. Internet, steady 71. We cut that internet off, so that'll be different in the future. S&M collections, always 50. Heating bill, we weren't sure quite how bad it might get. Also, we had 2 different heating bills this time, so we budgeted $1,000, only $601. I can deal with that. Student loans, $62. Electric bill, again, we weren't sure quite how the billing would come out with 2 different electric bills. 3 different electric bills.
No, it was 2.
Oh, just 2. Okay, 2 electric bills. So we budgeted a scary amount, only came in at $217. Adventures, which is the boys' allowance, potential, 60, and then of course miscellaneous. We had 3 weeks, $50 each is $150, and we only spent.
You only spent.
I only spent $397. So we're gonna have to get into that later. And rollover brought in $2,052. So
no, we sent $2,052 to rollover for the next budget.
Oh, so
that's not actually money spent. That's money taken out of the budget to go to the next budget.
Right. So subtotal expected spending was $3,586, and if you didn't count the rollover, it wouldn't be such a heavy discrepancy. But we don't put our head in the sand. So $5,215. Remaining budget, $23,497, which takes us down to savings, which May is going to be the last of our saving efforts for a while. Part of the rollover is switching from saving up for yearly goals, which we finished, to just surviving till the next year starts. With savings, we don't go in order from top to bottom. We go in order of the priorities. Top priority was wedding fund, paid off. Well, not paid off, but saved up. There was only $309 left. Gifts, $224, a little bit more than budgeted, but it is done. The 3 and 4 for kids came out to $114, and summer pay, a delightful $1,475. So subtotal there is $2,122, leaving $21,375 for her.
Yes. So now we get to my spending, which is my checking account. Monthly bills, $84 as opposed to the $66 that was budgeted. It's not a real problem. And also bills are about to change too. Bills are about to go up on my side. Dining out, $344 as opposed to the $90 that was budgeted, partially because we moved. So we did a lot of dining out when we couldn't find our dishes and our microwave and our toaster and everything. Groceries in bulk, $780 as budgeted. Transportation, $240 as opposed to the $180 that was budgeted. But it's not the end of the world. Health, $684 as opposed to the $240 that was budgeted. Wynn had a medical bill that he didn't realize wasn't going through because he was using a previous credit card that expired. So we had to charge that. Home shopping, $95 as opposed to the $90 that was budgeted, but that's okay. Birthdays, $15 as budgeted. Clothing and shoes, $150 as budgeted. Pet care, $45 as budgeted, and then personal and alpha buff, $483 instead of the $300 that was budgeted. Really, I just went this far over budget and personal because I didn't want to take our little party out of my personal spending money. Not really. So I just allowed it to go over budget and kept my money and personal for future. And then my rollover is $1,642. So that is a subtotal of $4,562, leaving us with $16,813. Now, for my saving, which is my savings account, insurance, $407 as budgeted. Christmas, $113 as opposed to the $95 that was budgeted, but that was because I really wanted to finish the Christmas savings for the year. So I did that with $113. And then moving fund, I added $1,873 instead of the $2,188 that was budgeted, but this was fully funded. All of our savings goals for the school year are fully funded.
Yay.
And yay! And we will not start saving again until Wynn gets his first paycheck of the next school year. So we are good to go on that. Even though we're saving less than budgeted, we met our goals. So that's okay. And that leaves us with $14,420, which brings us to savings spent. So I budgeted $10,000 for closing because I wasn't sure exactly how much it would be. We had estimates, but that wasn't the final number. Final number was $5,831. And then kid's birthday, we ended up spending $39 instead of the $100 that was budgeted. We had more plans, but that didn't work out. So we just did what was it? It was pizza and cake and ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the move, so far we spent $6,000. Well, no, not so far. We did finish all the moving expenses. So that's $6,881. Next month, the moving fund will become house maintenance fund. And then insurance was $1,574 as opposed to the $2,740 that was budgeted. And kid clothes, which was not budgeted, we spent $95 to get the kids' pajamas. And that is a subtotal of $14,420, which was all that was left. So this is a zero-based budget. And again, we try to say every time, our bank accounts are not going to zero. They never go to zero.
We are not that brave.
Correct. Just every dollar that comes into the budget has a place to go out of the budget. There are some pain points in our spending this month. We went a little crazy as far as enjoying ourselves in the move, like relieving stress and eating a lot.
So much pizza.
Yes, there was a
little time.
there was a lot of pizza happening. A lot of there were burgers too, and
Burgers.
yeah,
There's a lot going on.
yeah, we kind of took advantage of the fact that we didn't have groceries.
But you're not my real father, so.
Yeah. But when it comes down to it, we met our savings goals. And while we did get into a significant amount of debt over the course of this past month, it isn't nearly as bad as it would have been if we hadn't been doing our budgets the way we have been. So yes, we went wildly over budget in some areas, but we're also doing the things that we set our priorities. And that's really what matters when it comes down to it. Don't let budgeting prevent you from enjoying life or from reaching your goals.
Just don't hide what you spent. So the whole point of budgeting is to be aware of what is and isn't happening and when, so that if you realize something is out of balance, you can go back and take a look. Where was the imbalance? What needs to be fixed, patched, adjusted? What expectations need a closer look? Because folks, budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.